because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
We are live here in Manchester! IFL TV proudly sponsored by Everlast. It is around 9:30 a.m. Look at the machine, ready to lead his troops into battle this morning in Manchester.
My side. My side. Oh, mate. There's a Pret over there. Yeah, they're talking about that the shorts are short.
We have a look.
What, you know.
Check the calves. Check the calves.
Really short.
You're all right.
You've really made this run thing.
It's getting big.
Your own.
Obviously, it's worldwide now as well because we're worldwide. If you didn't know. Yeah, Caitlin's been a big.
Let me come around this way.
It's going really well.
Yeah, go on.
And big turnout in Dublin last week. Massive turnout in San Antonio. Now we're in Manchester. Hoping for a nice solid turnout today ahead of a massive night tonight. Everyone's looking at us very strangely.
Are they wondering who you are?
Yes, probably.
After all those shows you put in Manchester?
As Frank likes to keep me humble, calls me Chubby Jimmy Carr or Old Mark Wright or Fat Jamie Redknapp. All of those apply. What are you laughing at, Pew?
It's all right.
Anyway,
Joe's loving it.
What do you want?
Watch the tree, Joe. Watch the tree. This way, this way. Oh, what way we going? Come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, Edward.
How you doing, mate? Yeah, go on.
Bit of the live footage. There we go.
That's the colour picture, please. Thank you. Stay blessed with me.
Nice one, mate. What do you want? What are you asking me?
No, just saying, like this whole run thing's really kind of.
Yeah.
It's almost like you've got the whole nation going.
I had a Deliveroo from here last night.
Turtle Bay.
Turtle Bay Caribbean. It was unbelievable. Yeah,
You know this one in Chelmsford, didn't you?
Is there? Yeah. You're joking?
No, this one in Chelmsford.
Oh, it was unbelievable. In the room last night, coconut rice with the old
What's your step,
fried
Joe?
beans. What's happening? Jerk chicken. Oh, it was unbelievable. Then I had a little side, well, shouldn't really be a side of curry, should it? But I've actually put on a bit of timber. For all those people that are on the health journey with me, sometimes you have good weeks and bad weeks. Where the calf's being played up, haven't been able to train at full capacity, been a little bit poorly disciplined with the food. So from today, off this run, I'm back on it. Need to get back in my rhythm. Jesus.
Oh, he's on it, he is. Right, Eddie. There's always a talking point in boxing. Oh, steady on, son. Oi, shout out this restaurant. No, Fumo. Lovely bit of grub.
San Carlo as well, one of my favourites.
Fumo by San Carlo. Eddie, talk to me. Yesterday, I bet your phone was blowing up a little bit. Everyone asking you about this AJ Fury situation. What can you tell us here in Manchester?
I was going to do a video last night because you were phoning me. I had journalists phoning me. I had all the other outlets phoning me. But I don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers, but at the same time, I feel like it's important to tell you what's happening. And also, you know, I don't want someone trying to make Anthony Joshua look bad for no reason. So, first things first, we have been sent no contract. No contract has been sent. So,
hold on. Wait, tram alert. Go on.
Yeah, so Tyson Fury came out last night and said, I've sent the contract to Anthony Joshua and his team. He hasn't. His team hasn't. Oh, hold up.
Right, hold up.
That'd have been good content.
Joe getting run over.
Quite a
No,
trend.
hopefully not.
Yeah, so we've been sent no contract for a fight in September. On Tuesday or Wednesday, George Warren sent me an email and said, look, would you be interested in a fight in September? We've discussed terms before. We don't think it will be that hard to make. What's your thoughts? I rang George Warren immediately and said, listen, we're planning our August fight and we're obviously in negotiations in Saudi Arabia for the fight in December. If we can't get that model moving, we would be more than happy to look at a Tyson Fury fight. So, look, from AJ's point of view, He's not in those discussions. All he sees is, I'm fighting J.R. Pataya, I'm fighting Dempsey McKean, my next fight's going to be in Australia, oh, I've sent a contract to Anthony Joshua. So he, in his head, he's like, look, he's just trying to get clout, he's just trying to get people talking. And I'm saying, look, maybe not, maybe, you know, we've got a good relationship now with George Warren, we are talking, but honestly, nothing else to tell you at this point other than there has not been any contract sent to us, but we are talking to George Warren, and if our plans don't come into fruition, we would, of course, be open to discussing a fight with Tyson Fury.
So, for what reason currently would the fight with Wilder not materialise? I know you've said the whole Fury, Usyk, Wilder, AJ thing, if that wasn't to happen on the same night, that the possibility of AJ Wilder could still happen.
Yeah,
so
it would. No,
why wouldn't it happen then?
Well, if we don't agree terms. I mean, ultimately, we're being told by Saudi that fight's on. We're being told that Deontay Wilder is in for that fight, but we still have to receive an actual offer. But we know how Skills Challenge work, and we're comfortable and confident that fight's going to proceed. So this is a big curveball to everything we've got planned. And I don't think that AJ's as the mindset of macchiato, double. I don't think AJ's in the mindset of, oh yeah, I'll just drop my plans to just do what Tyson Fury says, because he's been there before. But this interview, my interviews that I'm going to do, is not about ruffling anyone's feathers. It's not about saying, oh, he's a joke, he's this or that. Of course, the Tyson Fury fight is a fight Anthony Joshua wants. We haven't received the contract. We are in communication with George Warren. That's all positive. I'm being honest with him. We're negotiating for a fight with Deontay Wilder and also our fight in August. So this is completely away from our plans. We're not willing to alter those plans on the promise of something, and he's supposed to be fighting, and you know the Australian promoters say that deal's nearly done. I don't know, but look, we'll see what happens. The good news is we're talking. There's nothing more to say. I'm not going to comment any more on it. See what happens.
Can I just, one last question. You touched on it before, but Tyson Fury's post, are you saying, from Tyson Fury saying a few days ago, I got sent a draft contract to Anthony Joshua for a fight in September. It's a fight that everyone wants to see. A few days ago, I sent...
Oh, you said I got sent, yeah.
No, I sent.
No, he hasn't. No.
I sent a draft contract to Anthony Joshua. Are you saying that's inaccurate?
Absolutely. No contract been sent to Anthony Joshua.
Okay. So is this just Tyson just writing this,
No,
is what you're saying?
Yeah, no, maybe he thinks one has, but they definitely reached
Could he
out.
be told that was the case?
I've no idea. I mean, when I saw that post, I called George Warren straight away and said, what's this? And George Warren said, no, he hasn't been sent a contract. But they have reached out to me to discuss the fight, but no contract's been sent.
Okay, so I know we like to kind of push deadlines on you when you give a vague idea, but surely you want to know, especially if Joshua is going to fight in August soon?
We're being told by Saudi Arabia that deal is on the verge of being closed, but we'll see. We'll see. We're not closing the door to a Tyson Fury fight. We're just going to make sure that Anthony Joshua's career goes according to plan and smoothly and not messed around by other people. But, like I said, talking to George Warren on a regular basis, happy to explore that fight.
What did Joshua say about this? I'm assuming you spoke to him.
He doesn't believe it. He says, isn't he fighting that cruiserweight from Australia? And I was like, I don't think he's going to do that anyway. Well, he's just saying that he's fighting Australia next. So he doesn't, but let's just stay calm and carry on.
Okay, just the last one. Will you just tell people why they should be sat at home if they're not at the AO Arena tonight?
Because this card from top to bottom is absolutely electric. Even before the bell, we've got so much narrative, so many stories to tell you. We've got the professional debut of William Croller. We've got Campbell Hatton, whose dad graced the arena for many, many years. And we've also got some tremendous, tremendous action as well. Aaron Bowen, the GB star, going to kick things off on Before the Bell. As we move to the main card, Danny Ball against Jamie Robinson for the English title is an absolute war to get you off and running. Then we've got a thriller with Akib Fiaz, who sold so many tickets. He has a really, really tough fight tonight against Ian Atun from Romania, Spain. And also then going into, of course, a tremendous fight. You have Terry Harper for the World Super Welterweight Championship against Ivana Habazin. You have Jack Catterall in a brilliant 140-pound fight that's official eliminator or unofficial eliminator for the World Light Welterweight title. And then the main event, an absolute thriller. Lee Wood goes for gold against Maurizio Lara, trying to become a two-time world champion, another world champion for Britain. It's a brilliant card from top to bottom on DAZN. Don't miss it. We're about to do the 5K, but I've got to get a coffee. Cheers.
Thank you very much, Eddie Hearn.
because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,